Good evening, everybody. Warm and loving welcome to the Friday evening service with Jean, Irene, and myself. And Michael sat behind the screen because he's shy. Then he keeps telling me off if you can see him a little bit.
Evening, everybody.
Good evening, everybody. Hope you're all well.
Jean's not so good today. So please, can we send her lots of positive thoughts and healing? And oh, hello, Dad. Just see my dad.
Hi, Daddy.
As
Alan.
always, I've put a link down below, pinned it at the bottom of the comments. It's there. If you can take everything that we're saying in a reading, we'll invite you to click the link and come on screen if you wish to. If you don't, that's absolutely fine as well. But the link's there if you want it. Please don't click it and come into the backstage area if we haven't invited you in, because it gets cluttered and it gets a bit messy down there.
And don't be shy. You don't need your makeup on your hair done.
You don't. No. Come as you are. That's perfectly fine with us. And like Michael's just put, if you feel you can, please share it around, share the feed around, so that more new people can come in and share the love of spirit with us for a short while. I think that's everything I had to say. Was that everything I had to say, ladies?
I think at minute, yeah.
Yeah.
I think so, darling.
So
I think so,
let's get on with it then, and we will open in prayer. So if we could all blend together our energies, please. Great Spirit, Father, Mother, God, thank you for the privilege of gathering together in your name tonight. Father, we ask that the veil be lifted between the two realms to allow the loved ones of everybody here to step forward, so that Jean, Irene, and myself can become pure vessels of communication. We also ask that the loved ones of those watching step forward to bring forward messages of truth, of proof, of love and upliftment. As always, Father, everything that we do here today will be done with only the highest and brightest of intentions in our hearts. And at the end of this evening, we will hand back to you everything which is rightfully yours, with love, with honour and glory. Amen.
Amen.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. I've been delving into the archives again.
Ooh.
As you do.
That means she's been in loft.
One from 1923.
Yeah. Not quite. I'm not quite that old, darling. But thank you for that compliment. I'm looking well for that age.
You are.
This
you
is
didn't
from
have a heavy paper round, did you?
I did have a paper round, actually. Yeah, I
said
did.
a heavy one. You didn't have a heavy one. Were you looking?
Oh no, I don't do heavy. I was more interested in my swimming. This one, and I thought this was appropriate because we have a lovely congregation and we know that we all help everybody out. And I wrote this specifically for a gentleman who had lost his wife and she'd left 2 small children for him to look after. And his children used to play with my 2. And I've just called it a good friend. Sometimes some things happen you don't understand, and you offer a friend a helping hand. You try to understand how they feel, but they live in a world that's not real. What can you say? What can you do? Nothing at all. They just turn to you. You can't really help no matter how you try, but you do know that if you don't help, they will sit and cry. They don't have fortune or fame. Still, you try to help to ease their pain, to be there ready, standing by, waiting for them to borrow your shoulder on which to cry. We can stay in and do nothing or take a walk. Stay here in silence or have a cuppa and a talk. Life can be lonely when you are on your own, when you sit night after night all alone. You try to help by giving them a part of you, and you try and understand what they are going through. All you can do is offer your hand to lend. because now more than ever they need you. They need a very good friend.
Oh, that's lovely. Thank
Oh,
you.
that's a nice one, Irene.
Thank you.
Lots of love going out to our Jean.
And Tony
Oh,
and
that's
Irene,
lovely.
not just
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
No, there is
Yeah,
this, especially for you.
Oh, go on, Tony.
Speaking of
finish it
80s weekend.
off. That'll do for
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can be Kylie, Tony. You can be Kylie.
Yay!
Well, I'll have to. Tony, can I be that bloke then? What had them cowboy boots on with hat and whip?
Yeah.
Who had his foot on bar?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh dear. Yes, Debbie
it's gonna
Spencer
be
Evans,
one of
we can
those-
see your comment. No,
Yes.
the gist of all this is because our caravan site has just announced that it's doing the 80s weekend. And Jeanette Wilson is so excited about it. We're all ready, aren't we, Jeanette? All ready. We're going to go and do some shopping.
Jeanette, we've been thinking about what we can be, and we've already decided what we're going to wear, love. Just
Mhm.
getting it all.
Yeah. Oh dear. We're mad. No, I don't think she means John Wayne.
That is rude. I haven't got a saddle between my legs.
Get off your horse and drink your milk.
Dear me. The comments I could make, but I'm not going to.
No. We are the crimper on standby.
The crimpers are on standby.
Well, Jeanette, Jean wants her hair in plaits all the way around with a little bow at the back.
It'll be a wig, love. It'll be a wig.
Yeah.
And I'm going to borrow one of Tony's long wigs because I had long hair in the 80s.
Yeah. Oh,
we will look at sight.
I've become over all unnecessary.
You'll see Tony is Dicky Tutu and his boob tube. And
we're suggesting rah-rah skirts and boob tubes with leg warmers is where we're going, I think.
And
anyway.
Don't forget chicken fillets for your boob tube wash his flat.
And Tony's going to dress up as Kylie as well.
I'm torn, but yeah. Kylie in the 80s wasn't very...
Not like she's now.
No,
she was innocent. She was in Neighbours and she was innocent.
Your Madonna that weekend, that will be amazing. That will be amazing. Right. We're going to get a thing up in a minute off Michael saying, get on with it. I can tell.
Yeah, I feel it in my water.
Yeah. Madonna, like a
permed hair. Oh, that'd be me. That'd be me.
Big hair, tight jeans. It's 80s. It'll be amazing. Okay.
Ed's just shouted, grab a granny. What's it like?
Both my grannies are gone, so I'm not grabbing them. It won't be good.
But all of ours have gone as well. So
yeah. Okay. Yes,
right.
Michael and I were both at the same concert, very early 80s, very early 90s, or no? Yeah, it might be early 90s, wasn't it? The Madonna tour. We went to see the Blonde Ambition tour in London. We were there on the same night because she did 3 nights back to back.
Punk is better.
Oh no, I wasn't punky. You can't imagine me punky. No. Adamant with the white stripe, I could do that.
At music.
I did have a thing for Adamant. Oh.
Did you know?
Nice. I used to like Boy George.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I thought
he was nice
in his younger day.
Oh, yeah. Anna Reid's had a COVID jab. Well done, Anna.
Whoa,
she's feeling,
brilliant.
She's feeling a bit rough. Oh, bless you. I'll put you in the healing book, darling, if you're feeling a bit rough.
I have to say, Anna, I had a little bit of a tender arm
Ed did.
And that was about it. Had a headache the night I had it.
Yeah, I
I
had
had mine on a
headaches.
Saturday. I had a bit of a banging headache, and that was about it.
And
I was
tired.
fine.
Felt tired.
AJ, the entertainment manager at the site's going to be adamant. He's going to be doing a few gigs.
Ooh.
So yeah. So anyway, I think we needed the upliftment. I think we all needed the upliftment
Absolutely.
today.
In these
And
times.
Claire just has taken her partner for his this evening. Well done.
That's another one. Clap.
Brilliant. I feel so much more comfortable.
Tracy has hers tomorrow.
At least now I've had it, and I feel like I'm a little bit more confident about going out and doing shopping and things. Although Michael goes and does the shopping.
No, but like our doctor said, I'm still vulnerable until March 31st, they've said. But the receptionist said that at least now you've had your first jab, it'll not be as bad for you to go out. You know, you would be able to go out and just follow guidelines.
Yeah.
I still won't win. Well, I can't yet, but
no.
I'll wait.
But and you're still recovering.
I'm still recovering anyway, aren't I?
So yeah.
And now this has knocked me back. What they've just said, hasn't it? So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Anna Reese just said communards. I used to like the communards.
Oh yeah. Oh, Reverend Richard Cole. He was in the communards.
Yes, he's now a reverend, isn't he? Yeah, he was.
He is. And his husband passed a couple of years ago. It's really sad. Really sad. Anyway, there we are.
We're all on about 80s now. What we're going to be in 80s.
Oh gosh.
There we are.
I'll try to, so I have today.
Okay, yes. You better be, or else I will be up there and I'll slap your legs.
I'm just.
I've already told her, Tony. I've already told her. She's her health. Jean's health is more important than anything else.
It is.
And yours is, of course. And yours is.
We all is.
We're all a bit.
Everybody's healing.
Not just us three. It's all out there, isn't it?
It is. And we need positivity out in the world at the moment. Everything does seem a bit negative now. I mean, we've got the roadmap out, and Boris has said nothing's changed so far on the roadmap out.
That's what he said this morning, early hours of morning when I was watching it.
But it still just feels a little bit negative out there, and as if everybody's a bit fractured with each other, and it's not nice. So we all need a bit more love in the world and a bit more positivity.
Absolutely.
So, with that being said, let's see if we can bring our spirit family a little bit closer tonight. And
sounds like a plan.
It sounds like a plan. Let's see if anybody wants to come and talk tonight.
Well, can I just give this gentleman off?
Of course you can, darling.
He's been with me while we've all been sat talking, and I've got to say I've seen him really clear. And he had quite a longish face, high cheekbones. He looked a bit peaky, bless him. So I don't think he used to go out much. He would have had dark hair in his younger days, he said, but he'd still got nice hair. It was cut short, and he wasn't bald at all. He'd still got a covering of hair. He's making reference to that, and he's got the glasses on, and them tortoiseshell glasses. I can see him stood there. He's got them tortoiseshell glasses on. I don't know if it's a shirt or one of these like toweling they used to wear, because I can just see that there. And he would have brown trousers. I don't know. I show him in full. He wouldn't be overly tall, and I know he wouldn't be big. He's a nice slender gentleman. He would have gone, I would have said 70s up that way. I don't feel as though we're younger than that. He's just telling me that he had something to do with I don't know if he means steelworks or mechanic engineering, because I can smell the crease, the oil and that type of stuff. I can smell that on him, as well as making reference to that. And he's just saying that somebody down here on the earth plane, that don't sound nice just down here, does it? That there's somebody on the earth plane what does need a car check. So I know he's making reference to they do need the car checking, whether it be tyres. I don't feel as though it's something, but it's something to do what I'll need doing for the MOT. That's what he's just said. So he's making reference to that. He's also, bless him, he's just saying, I don't know if he was grandfather or father to a family down here. And I do know there must be 4 in the family because it's making reference to 4. So I don't know if that'd be him, mum, and 2 kiddies, or if there'd be 4 siblings, or mum and 3 left on the earth plane. But he's making reference to 4 as he's looking at me. Oh, bless him. He said he was poorly for a year or so before he went to spirit. Can anybody understand this gentleman, please? Because he said it started in one place and then. Oh my
Michelle
God, I've
Louise
just had a
Thomas.
bad car crash.
Yeah.
Oh dear. And he's making reference that he was poorly, bless him. And he said he lost the weight. So I would have thought he had something like cancer or something like that. He says because he lost weight and the weight did seem to really drastically lose it towards the end. He says he lost some of his mobility, which that he didn't like because he were having to rely on other people to help him with that. Possibly I can take this. I will listen a little more. That's fine, Lisa. But he's making reference to that as well. He says we still like to spend time with the family, even though sometimes he got too tired. And he's just said, and I couldn't wait for him to go, but he didn't mean that in a nasty way.
Yeah.
It's just that he couldn't cope with it too much. He's just said, he said, I'd sit there and I'd listen to everybody. He says, I were a bit grumpy at times and I used to huff and puff. He says, I'm not saying I were a gem. He says, because I weren't. He says, I huff and puffed a lot. So I don't know if it were around the lungs or if he just huffed and puffed when he'd had enough. All right. He's talking about a smoker. So I don't know if it was him or there's somebody on the earth plane what smokes, but he's talking about a smoker. He says, I don't know if it were around lungs then because he says it's no good for you. It's no good for you. So I hope somebody can understand that.
Michelle says that there was a 3-car impact and her dad lost 12 stone.
Pam, I'm listening. As good be my husband's dad. Thank you. It could be yours as well, darling.
Yeah.
Well, he's making reference to this, sweetheart, but he's coming in. I do know that, all right, love, the month of May, he's talking about the month of May, and he's saying there would have been a passing. So I don't know if he means the passing in the month of May, but there would have been a passing. He's talking about there was a passing within the last 3 years. Could have been sooner than that, but I do know there would have been a passing within the last 3 years because it's saying recent, and I go back 3 years, as you all know that. So he's making reference to that as well. I do know, Tony, shut your ears because I don't like them as well. I do know there would have been an issue with the mouth, so I don't know if it was his teeth or if it was a problem with the mouth ulcers or something, but I do know there was an issue around there. He's making reference. He wants to thank somebody for dabbing his mouth, bless him. So I feel as though, right, I know what that's like, Lisa, because I've got it. Right, so we've got a few then. All right, if you can't take me, sweetheart, that's fine. Just still listen. He's making reference to that when he was ill, so I do know it was into an hospital or an hospice, that somebody would have wiped his mouth, with a sponge. And they would have, he's just said, and they would have made me look smart because he's pushing me head to one side here. He said, and they would have tidied me up. Right. So he said, they would have tidied me up. So that's how he's making reference to this. Okay. All right, love, I'm coming. He said, he's just said that he left some money in his trouser pocket. They usually leave it in the jackets, don't they, men? But he said, I'll have some money in my trouser pocket, what was put away. So he's making, so someday when they cleared things out, would have found some money in a trouser pocket. I'm not saying he were rich, but there would have been some money in a trouser pocket he's making reference to. And he's showing me, oh God, he's showing me one of them flick lighters, like a steel, them steel tin lighter, the older with the lift lid. He's showing me one of them. Look, I don't know why I'm doing this. So that must mean something. Now, if it's not, it would have been passed because he's making reference to this lighter. All right. What else are you going to show me next? I'll move you on. Yeah, because my mouth's dry, and I know he's showing me talking about the lollipop stick, but he's making reference to this lighter. So I do know that's got to be somewhere. The lighter is making reference to here, but it says he's just saying the family was wanting to connect with. So whoever it is, he says he's making him laugh. So they've got to be doing something what's comical or got something wrong, or I don't know if they're decorating the print. They've put a piece of wallpaper on wrong way, something. You're the smoker. Ooh. Right. But anyway, he says they're just making him laugh. He says, because even in this time, he says, they're still there as a family. They're not split. So I do know they're still there as a family, and they're still helping one another out. Even if they can't see them, they're there and they're still helping. And he says, that's nice to see that they're still a unit. All right. He's talking about there's a child in the spirit with him. So I do know there's a baby went to spirit, whether it be in womb or later on, but I do know there's a baby went to spirit as well. And he's just saying, and we're back together. So I do know he's back with his wife, our partner, whatever he says, but we're back together. And I do know there'd be 5 in the spirit world which are close to this family, because he's talking about 5 which is close to this family. And as I say 5, I've got to give you the 5th of a month as well, which means something. And with that, I'm going to leave you. And what are you showing me? What are you showing me? Oh, some of them wine gums. He's just given me a bag of wine gums. Bless him. And I'm going to pass that on.
Oh.
Right. Sounds it could be for Lisa then.
It sounds like it's Lisa.
Sounds Lisa.
Sounds like it's Lisa. Lisa,
so I'm going to pass it on to Tony or Irene.
If you want to come on for the rest of your reading, the link's down below. Just click it and allow permissions, and it'll bring you on screen. If you want, if you don't, that's fine. Irene and myself will see if we can connect. And while you're making your mind up, Irene, have you got?
I've only got a little bit, Lisa. And I honestly don't know who I've got with me, but I've just come over as though I'm really, really tired. And I think this is to do with you, sweetheart, because I'm being told that you're not resting very well, darling. And I just feel as though I'm very, very weary and I need to rest. And I know that you're a busy lady and that you don't seem to rest a lot, but will you please take time to rest, sweetheart? I've got to give you some of my healing flowers, some of my purple irises as well. And they just want to let you know that they're around you, sweetheart, and they're trying to bring you love and comfort. You're exhausted. Oh, bless you. That's why I got the heaviness, sweetheart. I feel as though I just want to close my eyes and I could sleep for a week if truth were told. Now, I know that you said that you're the smoker, but you would understand somebody else who's a smoker as well. Come on then, darling. Right, I've got a lady here. I've got a lady that's come forward. Oh, right. Okay, my love. Right. Well, what this lady's saying is she's just wanting to. I don't know if you felt somebody touching your hand, but she's rubbing my hand. So I don't know if you felt somebody touching your hand or like a cobweb that you've tried to brush it up. It's this lady. She's trying to bring you healing, sweetheart. Okay, and she's trying to be around you and help you. And she says, "Will you open your ears and listen?" Because she's around you and she talks to you, but most of the time you don't listen, sweetheart. And all I've got to do is just give her love, sweetheart, and I'll hand you across to Tony because that's all I've got. Thank you for working with me. God bless.
Well, I had the gentleman, I think that Jean was connecting with, but I feel like I've got another male energy that's connecting, Lisa. And what this male energy is coming through with is his passing was quite quick, but he's still clicking his fingers. So he's quite quick. His passing was quite quick to spirit. And he's saying All right, okay. He's saying they came to meet me, so I don't know if he's talking about his parents that came to meet him or some other relatives that were in spirit, but he's saying they came to meet me. He's talking to me about the 24th of a month. I can be a little bit off with my dates. And he's also talking about the month of September would ring significant as well around this gentleman. I know Jean gave you the recent passing, and he's acknowledging that with a wreath as well. But with the wreath, he's talking about the anniversary of a passing around now, if you can understand that. So around March, April time, you would understand where the passing is. All right, bless you. Right, 22nd November on September, my birthday and my son's birthday. Oh, bless you, Lisa. Thank you. That's wonderful evidence. Thank you. Right. You would understand why if I describe the mental imagery is given to me, sweetheart, it is showing me you as if you're a tree and it's like you're being buffeted by this huge gale that's going on. So you must feel like life is battering you around sometimes, sweetheart. And what he's saying is, but just look at your roots, just look at the foundations that you built on, your family and everything, and the support that they're giving you from spirit, and you can weather these storms, sweetheart. You've just got to trust that these times will pass and that better things are to come. All right, bless you. He's a lovely energy. He really is a lovely energy. He's connecting with me. Real family guy. That's a program on TV, isn't it? I don't mean that one. I mean, this gentleman is a real family orientated chap as he's given his energy to me. But he's got quite a playful energy as well, if you would understand that, Lisa. I feel like he would like to have fun and he would like to enjoy himself. And he's just trying to bring you this energy through me to you, that you've got this playfulness around you. You're getting a bit lost. If you don't know the situation. Just know that spirit are there, sweetheart, and they're anchoring you down. And they are helping you through it and giving you the strength that you need to get through these things. They can't take things away from you, like Reverend Nick says in his services. We don't ask that the mountains taken out of our path. We just ask for the strength to climb it. And that's what they're doing, sweetheart. They're coming through with the strength for you to climb and get over these things.
She'll do it.
Yeah. You would understand the younger one that's very spiritual, because they're talking about the younger one that's very spiritual and very open to spirit, because he's talking about being around this child who is open to spirit. Did you?
Right there. Yeah, I told her that other day when I spoke to her.
Oh, right, okay.
So you've confirmed that.
They're just talking about this child that is very open to spirit. And watch their drawings. Watch their drawings.
They're repeating it, Tony.
Right, well, if they're repeating it, I don't know. Jean and I haven't talked about her talking to you the other day. If they're repeating it, then it's evidence for you.
He's coming out with random things, lad. I said that's what the day that it's not said before.
Right. Well, just watching his drawings, because there's things in his drawings and you'll think that reminds me of Grandad when we did such and such, and it's just these things that they're bringing through. Irene's giving you her purple irises. I've got to give you lavender. I know Jean doesn't like it, but I've got to give you lavender. And lavender for me is for emotional support. A few drawings have appeared on his bedroom wall. All right, mysteriously. And just know that. Just know that they're giving you the upliftment that you need, sweetheart. And I will leave. He gets told to do it. Well, there you go.
Yeah, well, there you go. He does.
Just know that they're with you, sweetheart, and they are they are around you and they are supporting you. Bless you, sweetheart. Thank you so much for working with us, and thank you to your loved ones for coming through tonight. Bless you. Thank you. Oh,
You've just
it was a
confirmed
lovely chat.
You've just
It was a
confirmed some
lovely
little
chat.
things I told her, Tony. So
Good. Well, can
Lovely
I
family.
give this energy off, because as the gentleman left me, I've got a lady that stepped forward, and she's one of my type of ladies, because the energy that I'm getting is amazing. I'm feeling so loud and out there. I love it. I love it when they give me this energy. This lady, she's connecting with me. I know I'm not very tall, and she's showing me her in her younger days, and I know she's quite slender in her younger years, and she would be absolutely full of mischief and full of fun, and very vivacious lady. That's a big word for me. Wow.
Yeah.
A very vivacious lady. I can see your comments, Facebook user, but I can't see who you are. It's just showing up like this for me, Facebook user. So if you can put your name next to your comment, then I'll know who we're talking to. But yeah, I've got this real fun-loving lady. She's talking to me about working hard and everything being I'll say it as she's giving it to me. At times she's saying she had to live from hand to mouth and rob Peter to pay Paul, and that was just how it was, and you got on with it and you did it. But her house was a home, and it was warm, it was full of love, and it was she's saying she wasn't too proud to take if somebody said to her, oh, I've got a chair that I'm getting rid of, that's fine, bring it round. And so she's talking about she wasn't too proud to say, well, yeah, I need these things, so I'll take them till I can buy new and replace them. That's just how it's coming through. I don't know why she's bringing this through, but that's just how she's bringing it to me. She is talking that all right, she's talking about 4. She's talking about 4, and she's putting them below her, so there will be 4 younger ones connected to her. But then she's going 3, so I don't know if one of the younger ones isn't there anymore, but she's talking about the 3 now. Bless you, sweetheart. I'm feeling it's really difficult for me to swallow. So I don't know if she's towards the end of her life, she would have had difficulty swallowing, but I just feel like I've got something in my throat and I can't swallow very easily. Right, bless you. Right, okay. She's talking about George, and I feel like George is with her, so I don't know if George is a friend of the family or a part of the family, but she's talking about a George, and she's talking to me about all right, she's who was that actress who used to say, how now, brown cow? Oh, what was she called? How now, brown cow? I can say Hilda Baker. Hilda Baker. I don't know why all of a sudden I got Hilda Baker.
I think you with Tracy Jane Taylor, Tony. George
right,
was her dad.
George was your dad. Sounds like Mum, you're one of 3. Really funny, feisty lady, this lady. Can I say Tracy? If you're understanding it, she's a real feisty, fun-loving lady, very sort of focused. Hilda's dad's mum. Bless you.
That's where the Hilda
That's
Baker
fine.
comes from.
That's the Hilda Baker. Tracy, would you understand you're feeling quite... My nose is really itchy, and my mum always used to say you're going to get angry if your nose is itchy. Would you understand that at the minute somebody's pushing your buttons and you're feeling a little bit like you could lose it soon? Because that's just how I'm feeling. My nose is really tickling, and my mum always used to say you're going to get vexed if your nose is itchy. So, and it's starting to ease off now. So would you understand feeling like this? Because this is what she's bringing through to me. And I feel like this lady wouldn't take prisoners if she was feeling that way out. She'd let you have it both barrels, and things are hard at the minute for you, sweetheart. That's fine. That's fine. And that's why she's bringing this in for me. She's saying she had tough times as well in her life, if you understand that. And she just, like I said to the previous lady in the reading, these times will pass. I can see your comments now. Yeah, these times will pass, and you can get through this. So, you know, just bear with it. Spirit are there with you, and they are getting you through it. If you can understand this and you want to come on screen, the link is down below, and you can just follow it through, and you can come on, Tracy, if that's what you want to do. If you don't, just keep putting comments up, and we'll work with that. Would you understand that Blue Willow dinner set? Because I can see.
Oh, I had one of them.
A blue willow pattern dinner set, and somebody must have had nearly the full thing, like the serving dishes and the meat platter and the plates and dishes. And our cat wouldn't eat off one. If she ate down her meat and she could see the blue willow pattern, she'd walk away.
God.
Didn't like it. No. You have it. Brilliant. Thank you. I could just see this dinner set. And she's talking about the teacups and saucers. So I don't know if she would have a teacup and saucer, or you would understand a lady spirit side of life who would have teacup and saucer. But I can just see that. And somebody must have collection of spoons, teaspoons, or they have lots of teaspoons, because I can just see lots and lots of teaspoons in either in a drawer or something. But I can just see the teaspoons because she's bringing that in as a memory link as well, sweetheart. Lots of love for you from this lady. Lots and lots of love. Can you understand as well, Tracy, where there would be a divide? Because I can see a path splitting off, and that usually means there's a distance in family, and there's either a physical distance, as in somebody lives up in the northeast and somebody's down south, or there's been a bit of a distance in family and things just aren't quite as they should be, because she's bringing this through as well. And she is getting very, I've got that word again, very vexed that either yourself or somebody close to you isn't getting the support from family that she feels would be there. It's just how she's bringing it through, because she's getting a bit waggy finger about it, and she's sort of saying, I would have expected this one and this one to have been a little bit more supportive around you just now. Okay. You must understand somebody who would have Aquilegia plants as well, because I can just see the beautiful, I love them. We've got them in our window box. They're absolutely gorgeous plants. But I can just see these Aquilegia plants. She pointed the finger. I've got my pointy finger out. All right. I haven't got much else, sweetheart. Just know that she's there with you, and I wouldn't think you would need many more people in your corner if this lady was there, because she's fiercely loyal. And she's saying you are too, sweetheart. You're
Thanks,
fiercely loyal with people as well. And if you've got somebody's back, you've got the back. You don't do it by halves. You're there behind them 110%, like she was. And she just wants you to know that she's very, very proud of you, sweetheart. I've got my thumb up. She's very, very proud of you, and she's got your back. And I've got to blow you a kiss from her, darling. And I'll see if Gina or Irene have got anything to add to that.
Well, I don't know if it's the same lady, sweetheart, but I will look in. And I got a lady very similar to how you've described, Tony. But I know she would have wore glasses when she remembered to put them on, because she's got glasses, but she's holding them in her hand. So I hope, is it Tracy?
Tracy Jane Taylor.
Tracy, I hope
Jane
you
Taylor.
can still understand this, sweetheart. If not, it's for someone else. But this lady's still here, and I do know, bless her, she had nice hair. I'm seeing it salt and peppery, but I know she would have had it different when she was younger. She's coming in, and I know Tony said, I'm going to say she had a really nice covering. I always call it a covering. Tony uses different words to me, and I know this lady was very nice, and she wouldn't throw anything away, because she said it was having to refill everything again. So you made things last, and she's saying because that's the best way to do. I don't know if she helped out. Thank you. I don't know if she helped out. I don't know if she helped out at jumble sales or craft sales or things like that. But because I'm seeing tables with clothes and stuff and things like that on them. We don't have them now, do they? They don't do them. But I'm seeing stuff like that, sweetheart. And I do know that she would have been okay. I'm not saying brilliant at baking, but she says I was okay because she's making me want to. She's very lovely, I've got to say. To say they hadn't got much, she always looked nice and she always presented herself nice. Okay, because that's how she's coming in. And she says, I've got my best togs on. So I do know that she always looked nice. And you made her, she's just said, and I don't know who actually dressed this lady, but she was dressed in the right attire. That's a posh word for me, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That you did dress her out nice, or whoever did. She was quite pleased with that, and they hadn't forgot to do her hair. She's saying, okay, she's fetching that in. I do know about the divide. She's bringing that in again, sweetheart, and she's saying things will sort themselves out on that. But she is making reference. She could turn around to anything. You've just said, can you understand somebody who just, oh God, she's just gave me four Yorkshire puddings. So I know you can understand where somebody could eat Yorkshire puddings all the time. If nothing else, they'd have plenty of Yorkshire puddings. You, Tony?
I love Yorkshire.
She's just given me 4 Yorkshire puddings. So I don't know if she had a tray of 4 Yorkshire puddings or somebody ate 4 Yorkshire puddings. That's what she's just given me. You know, the big tray ones with 4 in. She's just given me that. So she's making reference to Yorkshire pudding, sweetheart, and the 4. Okay, she's making reference to that. I know that she had some little ornaments that she'd collected. She had some little ornaments, sweetheart. I don't know if she got them from or if people bought them her, but I don't know if they're them little teddies or something small that wasn't big. All right, she's making reference to them as well. She says, I've only got 1 or 2 handbags. You only need 1, darling. So I know she wasn't one for a lot of material things. So long as she could manage with what she'd got, she was quite content. I don't condole any violence or anything, sweetheart. But this is Irene saying, I wouldn't say it. But she's got the rolling pin. So I don't know if somebody is pressing your buttons like Tony said. And if they carry on, they're going to get this. But I'd put it in the drawer, darling. Put it in the drawer, take it away. Don't leave it on the table. All right, because she'll be behind you. She says, I'll be behind her. So you both don't want to get into trouble for clonking someone. And she's just making me laugh. She's got a good sense of humour, I've got to say. And I do know, darling, that she would have been a mother to other people's kiddies. Or a nan to other people's kiddies. Because she's making reference to there's more kiddies. what she would have looked after or kept an eye on for other people. No, she wasn't. No, she was very content. What with?
Yeah. She didn't need material things, I think.
Yeah, she didn't. She just was
No.
quite
No,
content with
she
what
she's
she'd got. She
lovely.
didn't need to have to buy things. She says, "What would you stuck in a cupboard?" And this is just what she's like. But I do know that she would have watched other people's kiddies, because I've got quite a lot of kiddies around this lady as she's coming in. Can I give you the month of August, darling? She's talking about the month of August. Oh, bless. She's a lovely lady. She's talking about the month of August, sweetheart. And I've also, all right then, wait a minute. I've got August. I've got, come on, is it September, isn't it? We're going end of September, beginning of October. She says, I get a bit confused. So she says, I get a bit confused. So when it comes to birthdays and things, darling, she got a bit confused with who's were who. All right. But she says she's not like that now, so she remembers. So she can remember things now, whereas she didn't remember everything then. So she's fetching that in. She's just saying, I know I've got rolling pin again in my hand, but she's saying, just bite your tongue. I don't mean literally bite your tongue. Don't say something until you've thought about it, because there's something you want to get off your chest. But she's saying, really think about how you're going to say it before you say it. You sound a bit like me, because I say things and then think later. But this is how she's making reference, sweetheart, okay? And I've got, all right, I've got a rocking horse. She had a big family, thank you, because I know I'd got plenty of kids. And I've got a rocking horse, sweetheart. You know the old rocking horses? She's just showed me one of them. So I do know there was an old rocking horse somewhere within the family. Remember that New Garrard Cohen, Tony? Oh, can you understand Thomas? Just Thomas. I know I've got a grandson, Thomas, but when I was saying about the rocking horse, I said Thomas. So I hope you can understand Thomas, sweetheart, somewhere, whether it's friend or family. She just said friend or foe. Right, that's all right then, darling. Can you understand Thomas, sweetheart? Because I've just heard Thomas. All right. What am I going? What are you showing me? I don't know. Show me a flower. I don't know a flower. I don't know a flower. I think they're them daisy things, Tony. Them big daisy things.
Michaelmas daisies.
That's it. And I've got them, darling. I've got the white and the yellow. Her father. Right.
Thomas.
Thank you. I just heard it when I was talking. And I've got these big flowers for you, sweetheart. But can I just say I've got to give you the snowdrops as well. And I don't know who's on about having another piercing or talking about a piercing, because I can't just say what exactly she's just said now. She's put it. But she said what my dad had said. If God intended you to have holes, he would have put them there. So I do know somebody, just watch out for somebody talking about having a piercing, darling. And I'm going to say thank you so much for working me on this lady, because she was beautiful. Beautiful lady. I won't cross her mind because she did to man, but for a family she would, because she's like the lioness. Snowdrops, thank you. She's like a lioness. What? We'd look after the cubs, and that's what she did. Oh, brilliant.
I'd like to see that.
Yeah, I'm going to say, if you can, put a picture on here for us to have a look when it's done.
She does some amazing work, Tracy.
Tracy does, yeah, beautiful.
Those nested tables were beautiful. Sorry, Irene.
I love that. Just wouldn't go in my room because my room's dark, isn't it? But I'm going to leave that with you, sweetheart, and say God bless.
Hi, Tracy. I haven't really got a lot more. I think Jean and Tony have said most of it. But I think this lady's come across to me because and I know that she's got the pointy finger, sweetheart, but she's also saying that because of the situation that we're in, you're frustrated that you can't get your church open at Darlydale, which we all understand. But she's saying, just be patient and it will come, sweetheart. Okay, we all know we're in a terrible time, but also you're missing your friends and you're missing your church, and what she's saying is she knows that you have this lovely gift of doing everything with your hands, and you make some beautiful stuff, and I've seen what you and Jen do, And she's saying, just keep working with your hands and just do things and it will come. It won't be long now before we get the churches open again and we can get started. She's also talking, I don't know if you have one, Tracy, but she's talking about the family Bible. And I don't know if there's something in there that she left you, or there's some bits of writing on bits of paper, or there's some names in. If you can't think of it, sweetheart, will you just have a look and see who's got the family Bible, because there's things in there that she left. Also, she's talking about her jewelry, because she's playing with my wedding ring. So you must have some jewelry of hers, sweetheart, or some jewelry's been left somewhere. And she's also wanting you to sort of put your feet up, have a cuppa, and forget about everything and just do some meditation, darling. Okay. Oh yeah, right. I have a Bible full of names. Right. Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you. I don't know if somebody's doing your family tree, sweetheart, but if they're not, that's something else that you could. Right. Okay. That's lovely. That's absolutely wonderful. Thank you for that confirmation, sweetheart. But she's saying, somebody, if you haven't started, somebody ought to start the family tree, because you might find some little surprises in there that you don't know about. And I'm going to leave her love with you, sweetheart. And I'm just going to say good night and God bless. And it's been an absolute pleasure reading for you.
Well, hopefully we might see you later on in the year.
Yes.
Yeah,
fingers crossed.
hopefully.
Tracy's doing the family tree.
Yeah.
Oh, you do? Oh, that's lovely. That's wonderful. Thank you for that. Well, she's watching over your shoulder while you're doing it, sweetheart, because she wants to see how far back you can go with it. But yes, we're hoping to come and see you later in the year. As soon as you're going to be open, give us a text, give us a ring, let us know. We'll be there.
Yeah, definitely.
Not maybe all together, but we'll definitely
and
be
not
there.
we as little raw skirted as boob children. We will not come
No,
like that.
No, not
yeah,
not with the rah skirts and the boob tubes. I don't think that'd be appropriate.
I might still wear my stilettos though.
Oh, you're tight.
Stilettos.
You're very welcome, Tracy. You're very welcome, darling. Anytime.
It's going to be amazing to see people face to face again.
Yeah,
we have got
absolutely.
time for a quickie if anybody's got anything.
Has Irene got anything?
Right. All day long. It's me with my songs again. But I've been, as soon as I spoke to you this morning, Jean, I put the phone down, went back in the kitchen because I was cooking, and all of a sudden I had this gentleman come to me and he was singing "You'll Never Walk Alone."
Oh.
Now I don't know if this is to do with the actual football club, or if this is something that somebody used to say to somebody down here, and he's just come now. And he's a happy man. I was about to say young man then, but he's sort of, I don't know what age he is because he's behind me and I can't see him. I want him to come forward. He's just singing this song. So, and he used to sing this song, or somebody used to sing this song to him, whatever it was. It's "You Will Never Walk Alone. You'll never be on your own."
I can understand this, Irene, as well. No, Jacqueline has, but I can. And it's coming up to anniversary. Okay. I shouldn't have said that, but
right. Okay. Well,
no, I've just thought on now.
It doesn't matter, sweetheart. Let's go with it. Okay, Jacqueline, you can take this. That's lovely. And Eugene, right? This gentleman is just coming to say that he's around you and he knows the problems. Okay, I know that, Jackie, you and I have talked, and I'm not going to go into that now because that was between you and I. But I understand if this gentleman is if this is your dad, I understand, or something to do with your dad, I understand why he's saying it.
This is my dad. This isn't my dad, it's somebody younger.
Right, okay. Bear with
It's a
me then,
younger gentleman.
sweetheart. Right, okay. Let's just see. Right, okay. What this gentleman is saying is that you, both of you are never ever alone. As you both know, because you're both spiritual, you're never alone. But Jacqueline, you have to take a little bit more notice of what Spirit is telling you, sweetheart. Okay? And Jean, you have to rest, darling. You have to rest. But this is why he's saying, because he's coming round you. This young man is coming round you, and is just keeps repeating, you will never ever walk alone. I'm with you always, and that's for both of you. Okay, I don't know which. I can't split it because it's too close.
No, it's
to
fine.
Paul.
We don't mind sharing, do we, Jacqueline?
Right. Now, come on, sweetheart. We know about the different little problems and everything, but it just keeps saying the same thing over and over again. And Jacqueline, I know that you have this decision to make that you haven't made yet, and he's saying, will you get on and make it and stop dithering? You know what he means by that, sweetheart. You've got to make up your mind one way or the other. Okay. And that's basically all I've got. He's sending all his love to both of you. And he's just, I'm wondering if he's come to you both because we know each other, if you know what I mean. But he's just wanting to wish you both, and he's going to be there. He's sending healing and upliftment and everything that he can. But will you please both listen to what
Well, if it's an
Spirit
older
is telling
gentleman,
you?
then it's for Jacqueline, because mine isn't an older gentleman. It's my dad.
Well,
it's somebody younger for me, Irene. So if you're getting somebody older, Duck, then it is for Jacqueline. But I'll still take the bits.
It's just, he keeps saying he's older, then he tells me he's a young man, so he's not playing fair.
Oh,
He's been a little
mine's-
bit of a naughty boy because he's
only
just
40.
Yeah,
So he's young.
yeah, yeah. Right. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm going to leave it there, but you both know what you have to do. Okay, and he's giving you a beautiful healing blanket, Jean. He's putting it round your shoulders.
Thank you.
And Jacqueline, he wants to give you a big hug. All right. And I'm going to leave all his love with you both and say good night and God bless and thank you for working with me.
Can I just say hello to my friend? Hi, Catherine. Mitchell. It's Jones. I know her as Mitchell. She was best friend at school. Hi, darling. I hope you're doing okay. Give me a ring or I'll ring you, sweetheart, over weekend. And I'll speak to you soon. Take care, darling. Thank you for letting me just say that.
That's all right. I
I've
think
got
on that one, it was the song that was significant more than anything.
Yeah, no, I say I can understand that in two ways.
Have you got a bit to add on, Tony?
I have, but I think I'm with Jean because I recognise the energy that's coming through, and I know it feels like Jean's dad that's coming through to me. And would you understand daisy chain?
Yes.
Because he's just held up like a necklace made out of daisies, a daisy chain.
Yeah.
He's just holding that up for me. And he's also talking to me about, and I know your dad used to write things down, but he's talking about the writing. He's also talking. Yeah,
it's coming to me anyway.
It needs something doing with it. He's saying it needs something doing with it.
It's getting sorted.
He's talking to me about he knows the difficulties you're going through at the minute, and he knows the difficulties that Amy's going through at the minute. But I don't know which of you he's talking about, but he's just talking about don't rush into things.
I don't think I know where that is.
Give it time. Don't rush into things because it might make things better in the short term, but not longer term.
Could be for us both, that, Tony, couldn't it? Could be for us both.
That's why I don't know where it is.
Yeah, it could be for us both, that.
And I don't understand. Right. I'll give it as you've given it to me then, matey. He's giving me, it looks like a beer glass. And I don't know if it's a tankard that he's holding up, because I can't see it clearly, or a glass that he's holding up that would have had, it's got a handle on it, and it looks like a beer tankard.
Yeah, it's not. My dad never drank, but Grandad, he had one.
Oh, right.
So that's why he's only.
But it must have been his.
It might have passed it down, but my dad never drank alcohol. He's like me.
No.
But Grandad did.
That's why I was confused what he was holding up.
But the Grandad and my dad, even looking at him, you wanted to tell them apart.
Right, that's fine. But he's talking about, I know you've got your dad's rosary. This doesn't look like rosary beads. It looks like a cross and chain like I wear.
I understand that. I've got a small one.
A crucifix, sorry.
Yeah.
He corrected me. And that... I know you wore glasses. This is really random, Jane, but somebody must have a pair of his glasses or something, or sunglasses or something, because he's holding them out. So I don't know if his glasses didn't go with him, or if well, somebody's got his glasses then.
Well, you'll know who's got them.
Well, probably, but
yes,
I didn't know somebody still had his glasses. That's all.
I wanted to put them in, but obviously you can't, can you? Glass smashers.
That's all right. But he's just telling me about his glasses are still here.
That
they've not got rid of. They're still here. They've not been got rid of.
Definitely still here. Yeah.
Right, and somebody must have either a jumper or a cardie. I can't see what he's holding up, but it's knitted, whatever it is.
We've got both.
That's fine then. That's why I can't tell the difference. And he's just laughing at me. He's just laughing at me. All right, what are you laughing at me for? Why are you laughing at me, Bill? Please don't laugh at me. All right. Oh, that's sweet. Right, no, that's for me. That's not for Jane. Give me something for Jane then. He's just saying good night and God bless, sweetheart.
Yeah, he would once he's
and that's
finished.
Just what he said.
Finish,
good night, God bless, sweetheart.
He did turn now.
And I've got to tell you, he'll talk to you soon. Not in person, but he'll talk to you soon.
He will. That's what he used to say if you come visiting. It will like, go in, that type of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Night, God bless.
He always told us good night, God bless, always.
Right. Okay.
So that will.
He's got me tearing up. I'm sorry. He's got me tearing up.
No, he's me now because I know why.
Can I just answer this question? Paula Catherine Dennison, if you want a reading, if you want to come on with us on screen, message Tony Swindler's Medium and we will link you up on screen. If you wanted a private reading, you can either, again, ask Tony, or you can link up to myself and Jean. All three of us can do you one. But if you message Tony and whatever you want, we'll set it up for you, sweetheart. That's if you want a private reading.
Yeah, no problem.
If not, you can just jump on here.
Or you can just jump on the live feed whenever we're on. If you want to read, if somebody comes through for you, Tony's put a link up where you can come on, but you've got to be able to take all of the message, just not little bits and pieces of it.
No, that's not how it works. Okay. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. And thank you to all of the loved ones that have come forward to give messages tonight. Sunday, we have our divine service at 6:30. Monday, the link's gone out for our Monday evening service. Wednesday, we have the special with Macca White, who was on briefly tonight. That starts at 7. Then Thursday, there'll be Littleport service, which was a riot last night. I thought there was going to be a mutiny. And then that'll bring us back to Friday evening, and we will be here for you.
Can I just say thank you for thank you for all the lovely comments, how people say how nice we are and how friendly.
Yeah,
And
it's
that,
lovely.
because it's lovely to hear.
We-
It really is
It
lovely to
is.
hear.
It really is. And even when I know we've been saying we're looking forward to getting back and to do physical services, these services will still continue no matter what. These services
Absolutely.
will still be on. And
We might
what
have
I
to
was going
adjust a few.
yeah, if we're out and
Sorry.
everything, then we'll wiggle things around, but we will always do our live services. And the other thing I did
Absolutely.
want to say was, if there's anything you need between services, please reach out and get in touch with us, because I've had somebody message me today saying something quite personal, but I was a bit, you should have messaged me before now. So
Oh dear.
if there is anything you need or you're unsure of anything or there's something on your mind, reach out and one of us will respond to you as soon as we can. Don't sit there fretting and worrying about things. If you want to talk to anybody about anything, please get in touch. And we
it
will
does work
always
because
be there
I
for
talk
you.
to these. It's unusual
Yeah.
if I go a day without talking to them.
It's
Yeah.
we'll be doing the daytime service on Thursday, because that goes really well.
Yeah.
So
Debbie, can I
And
just say
Wednesday-
congratulations to second Jean, because Debbie put a post on earlier that I saw it, but I didn't answer it. She's just passed her 1 year cancer free.
Oh, fantastic.
So-
Good news.
yes,
So
I
it's
saw that go on.
fantastic
Keep
news,
fighting,
Debbie.
sweetheart. Keep fighting, I am.
Yeah,
Keep
absolutely.
fighting.
Yeah.
Well, never mind,
I think I'd-
Lisa Scott. If you be there Wednesday, then be on Monday. We'll see you Monday. No problem, and you can always catch up.
Yeah.
Did you say Wednesday?
Macca,
I've seen, yes. Did you say it?
yeah.
But we were out.
Yes. Yeah. you
I
did.
don't know. I said there's a special on Wednesday with Macca White, who was on briefly, and he had to go.
Well, I must have gone for 2 minutes
Yeah.
then. I don't know where I've
Uh,
gone.
Lisa Scott, I'm planning on grabbing these two lovely ladies at some point and doing a chat with these two separately, and then one with Michael. So there you go. So just watch out for that, and we'll get that set up as well.
Oh, you'll have fun with me.
I know.
Yeah.
When Jean's feeling a bit better, we'll
I'm
grab-
looking forward to Jean's.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to Jean's.
Okay, then that's all of the notices. We're due another Q&A as well at some point.
We are.
We're due another Q&A. We haven't done one for a little while. So yes,
If we just can wait until a couple of more weeks till we can get together, you might be able to get one with Pat,
yes, that'll be good.
because you could go and sit even
Yeah.
outside Pat's
Yeah,
or in
good.
Carport Conservatory.
Yeah, fabulous.
Are you going to keep a
Okay.
lookout for when he does it with me, Lisa? Because it'd be fun, love.
I certainly
Yeah.
am. I'm going to be there
Oh, I
that
should have
day.
rephrased. Thank God, I should have rephrased that.
It's
Yeah.
all right, Jean. We knew what
It
you
didn't
I
come across very
understand.
well, did it?
I don't think anybody would take that wrong. I think they would
When
know
we go to
exactly.
Caravan on us.
No.
We do, yeah. Anyway, a question and answer session. I don't know if that's what I
Yes.
mean, actually. Q&A, maybe. Yeah. All right. I see you. Yeah. No problem.
Yeah.
And thank you, everybody. It's been another lovely evening. Could we close the service in prayer, please, my darlings?
Yes, you can. I will close in prayer and Jean can sing her song. Can we bow our heads, please, friends? Dear Lord, Divine Father, thank you once again for a lovely service. Thank you for allowing our friends, our families, our guides, helpers and inspirers to come through with messages of love and of life everlasting. And as I close the veil between the two worlds of this service, could I please ask that everybody stay safe and well until we meet again, and may a guardian angel be with each and every one of you. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Lord, keep us safe this night, secure from all our fears. May angels guard us while we sleep, till morning light appears. Amen.
Good night and God bless everybody. Stay
Night,
safe,
everybody.
and we'll see
Keep
you
safe.
soon.
Have a lovely weekend wherever
Good-
you are.
Good night. God bless.